Robert Gordon, Bobby Orr is a Canadian former professional ice hockey player, widely acknowledged as one of the greatest hockey players of all time. Orr used his ice skating speed, scoring, and play-making abilities to revolutionize the position of defenseman. He played in the National Hockey League for 12 seasons, starting with 10 with the Boston Bruins followed by 2 with the Chicago Black Hawks. Orr remains the only defenseman to have won the league scoring title with 2 Art Ross trophies. He holds the record for most points and assists in a single season by a defenseman. Orr won a record 8 consecutive Norris trophies as the NHL's best defenseman and 3 consecutive Hart trophies as the league's most valuable player. Orr was inducted into the Hockey Hall of Fame in 1979 at age 31, the youngest to be inducted at the time. After his hockey career, he became a well-known scout for many professional teams. He also spends time talking to and mentoring young skaters. Orr started in organized hockey at age 5. He first played as a forward but was moved to defense by his coach, Royce Tennant, going against the standard practice of the time. Tennant felt Orr's offensive skills were best suited for a rushing defenseman role, and he gave Orr the freedom to play that role despite its inherent risks. With Orr on defense, the Paris Saint-Shamrocks had many successes. After Tennant, Bucko MacDonald coached Orr, and Orr continued to excel against small-town Ontario provincial competition on defense. At 14, Orr joined the Oshawa Generals, the Bruins' junior hockey affiliate, and he was an All-Star for 3 of his 4 seasons. In 1966, Orr joined Boston, a team that had not won a Stanley Cup since 1941 and had not qualified for the playoffs since 1959. With Orr, the Bruins won the Stanley Cup twice, in 1970 and 1972, and lost in the 1974 final. In both victories, Orr scored the clinching goal and was named the playoff MVP. In the final achievement of his career, he was the MVP of the 1976 Canada Cup International Hockey Tournament. In 1976, Orr left Boston as a free agent to join the Black Hawks, but repeated injuries had effectively destroyed his left knee, and he retired in 1978 at age 30. Orr's first professional contract was one of the first in professional ice hockey to be negotiated by an agent. It made him the highest-paid player in NHL history as a rookie. His second contract was the first $1 million contract in the NHL. However, after his retirement, Orr learned he was deeply in debt and he had to sell off most of what he owned. Orr broke with his agent Alan Eagleson and sued the Black Hawks to settle his contract. Orr and his family returned to Boston, where Orr went into business to rebuild his finances. Orr aided the investigations that led to Eagleson's fraud convictions and disbarment. Orr also supported the lawsuit that exposed the corruption of the NHL's pension plan. Orr entered the player agent business in 1996 and today is president of the Orr Hockey Group Agency. As of 2009, the agency represents over 30 active NHL players. Orr is also active in charitable works and in television commercials. Since 1996, Orr has coached a team of junior hockey players in the annual CHL Top Prospects game. Orr was married in 1972. He is the father of 2 sons and is a grandfather.